Hey everyone and welcome back. So we are fast approaching the end of the month. We have been doing a main video and a short every single day of the month from when I started a few days in. But I hope you've all been enjoying that. Now today we are going to be doing a react to a GeoGuessr player but not playing GeoGuessr. So this is a friend to the channel and somebody that's been really great in interacting with the channel, and I really appreciate it. And people watching, you seem to like them as well. So we're going to be reacting today to GeoPeter guessing the year that photos are from. Basically, figuring out from a snapshot of kind of what year or decade. I'm not entirely sure because I literally have not watched this. This is straight off. What I'm going to try and do is play along as well. Let's see if I can do anything when I'm watching this with you guys and see if I can figure anything out. And feel free to play along at home. Let's get into it.
Another video, and this time I'm trying something new. GeoGuessr played this game recently called Chrono Photo.
Oh, okay. So this was from GeoWizard that had done it. I hadn't seen it. I do follow GeoWizard, but I had not seen it. But yeah, let's see.
And since then, many people from my community have asked me, when are you gonna play it? In this game, will be presented with random photos.
I also, before we properly get into this, I don't know, I'm stopping it too much. Don't care. I just want to say, can we just shout the dedication from GeoPeter here as well? 8 days ago, he put up a video with a big announcement pointing out the fact that he's now been employed by GeoGuessr, which is absolutely amazing. And it's great to have someone, I feel, from like the community actually directly involved now, which I think is awesome. And the fact that GeoPeter does interact and everything, I think it's brilliant. Since then, since the big announcement saying, hey, I'm not going to be able to do as much, I may be doing a few less videos because, you know, he's having to do other work and with GeoGuessr and everything else. Since then, he's continually interacting. He's put up 2 new videos. One 4 days ago, one 2 days ago, which is this one. Like, the man is not slacking. Most YouTubers put up maybe 1-2 videos a week anyway when they get into a stride. That's GeoPeter slowing down and interacting. Just think, send some love in the comments below. Can we send some love to GeoPeter, please? Send some love in the comments below. Can we send the love over? Because I think it is absolutely amazing that he's still doing that whilst working for a company that we all love as well. So,
photos from the internet, and our task is to figure out when these photos were taken.
okay.
That's what we're doing here.
Oh,
64?
64 for that, I'd say. Oh, is that telling you it's 60?
Well, this feels very old-timey.
I feel 64.
Looks like some sort of like a train, some Oriental Express or something. Getting those kind of vibes from this photo.
See, I don't think it's the Orient Express, by the way. I don't think it's the Orient Express. I've been on the Orient Express. However, I didn't go on it like 50 years ago. But I don't know. It just doesn't have that feel to me. But I get what he means. It's that kind of train that you're on.
In itself, I feel maybe
I'm saying 64.
A little bit later, more towards the 70s, like 67. Let's say. Let's see. 72. Okay, a little bit more towards 70s.
Actually, that makes sense.
Yeah, I think
yeah.
maximum points you can get in one round is 1,000. I think. So of course, if the closer you are, the more points.
Oh,
you get.
what's?
Well, first of
when
all,
is
obviously
this?
it's black and white, so that would imply that it's older.
Okay.
The outfits, people wearing suits and these berets.
So.
Also feels very old-timey.
It feels like this is before the wars.
Or maybe something like that, or the bridge.
So when's that we can go back to? I'm going to say 1908.
For this one, maybe let's go pre-World War II.
I think it's pre-World War One.
1932.
I'm saying 1908. I think it's very old.
Ooh, it was even pre-World War One, even much older than I thought. It was 1902. Wow. I mean, it did look old-timey.
Yeah, so
I didn't think it was that old.
To kind of explain my thinking there, so I was 6 years off. So that one I actually did all right. the reason is, if you look around in this picture, you can see the general age of the people in the picture is quite varied. There's some older people at the back. You can just about see this. And there's some pretty young guys at the front. So those guys on the left-hand side are pretty young, and there's some kids there as well. Obviously, World War One, World War Two, around that time period, especially in between the wars, there was a lot less people, not just because of World War One, but also Spanish flu killed off a massive amount of people. Plus, if you look at kind of the contraption and what they're doing, it does look far older. And the hats that they're wearing are older, because this looks like it would be before the 20s, because the 20s is the age of the flapper and everything like that, when dresses changed somewhat. Skirts got a lot shorter as well, and they're still very Victorian-esque in what the women are wearing as well. So yeah, that's just my thought process.
It would be really cool if they had some sort of description about each image. What do you see here? Some context maybe provided. What's significant, if anything?
58.
So what do you have here? This language we have on the bottom left corner, I don't think it helps us, but I was thinking it kind of looks Korean, some of these symbols.
I think this is around the Korean... Well, actually, the Korean... When was the Korean War?
I thought some of the symbols look Korean.
I think 58.
War-related photo, maybe something like with the Korean War related. Korean War was like 1950s something. Did it end in 1952 or did it start in 1952? Something like that. So let's guess 1952 maybe. No, it was not the Korean War. 1933. What war is this then? I'm reading that in 1933 there is some fighting in Inner Mongolia, so maybe that.
So that's Mongolian.
Let me know in the comments,
variation.
Please. Ooh, okay, we
Golden Gate Bridge. Okay, so
Golden Gate Bridge.
I mean,
and
that
looks quite
what are they wearing?
I tried this game a little bit on stream, and what I learned is that you can't really trust the quality of the photos because they are all downscaled a lot.
Right.
So just because it isn't the best
See,
quality,
what are they the stuff they're wearing?
It can't be like.
I'm gonna say 2010.
For example. So can we find any?
There's no. I'm just going by the clothes. It doesn't look like right now.
The early 2000s.
Yeah, I'm saying 2010.
Just the vibes.
Going on what they look.
I could easily see someone dressing like this today as well, but I don't see anything else that would give me.
I'm saying
about
yeah, I think 2010
this was taken really. So let's go maybe early 2000s, 2002. 2017, yeah, much more recent than I thought.
More recent than I thought as well.
I feel like my suspicions were right that I'll be terrible at this game, huh? No,
okay.
This is old. Very old. Quite a lot of cars though already.
I'm gonna say 1928.
Better don't walk a mile for a camel. But what?
I'm gonna quickly explain because I explained afterwards, just in case I am right. I'm gonna say 1928. The reason I'm gonna say 1928 is specifically because, as GeoPeter just pointed out, there are a lot of cars. There's a lot of bustle, which means the crash hasn't happened yet, in my mind. This looks like the 1920s to me, definitely. Everything about the clothing looks that way. Everything about the cars looks 1920s to me. It just looks right for 1920s in my mind. The advertising, everything looks 1920s. But it's so busy, suggesting to me, at least, that this is at the height when there was a lot of accumulation, a lot of wish for wealth, a lot of wish for new things, which means it's just before the crash. And the crash, if I remember correctly, was 1929. Actually, well, it wasn't technically 20, it was kind of 30, but it was 29 into the 30s, and then the Great Depression. Oh, yeah. I think it's 1928. I just thought I'd give that before GeoPeter gives any of his thoughts, because, you know, somebody may think I'm, you know. But anyway, that's the play along. Carry on.
Walking is good. Walk a mile just for your own health instead of camel. Is this New York?
By the way, I'm not on energy drink today.
Broadway.
I'm on coffee, but you know.
World War I as well. I don't know if these are Ford T-Series or not. I think Ford T-Series looked kind of similar.
See, I think it's later than World War One. I could be completely wrong now.
1900s, I think.
Ooh.
I don't know if it is that one though. But okay, let's guess.
Has he beaten me on knowing the car?
Something like.
I'm saying 1928.
So like 1912 maybe. 1927. Oh, this one was.
Oh, come on! Come on! I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I was 1 year out. Everything looked right just before the crash. They were accumulating things. Hell yes. Hell yes. I don't think I'm going to get close or anything like that. Fuck yeah.
Where were my results? 884.
Damn, man, I'm so happy with that.
861. So let's try to beat that score, maybe.
Right, I'm just going to stop it right there because I'm going to just echo what is at the bottom of the screen right now. Go and subscribe to GeoPeter. Go and subscribe. He has shown this channel a lot of love. This is a very, very small channel. Like, I'm not a big channel in any way, shape, or form. And he has shown a hell of a lot of love to this channel. He's interacted. I love his videos. I was reacting to his videos way before he interacted with us. I think it's, you know, his videos are great, especially specific breakdowns on GeoGuessr. I think he does really well. He shows a lot of things. And I think he's just... It's just a really nice vibe with GeoPeter. So go and subscribe. Go on, go over there. If you subscribe to me and you're not subscribed to GeoPeter, what the fuck are you doing? Get your ass over there.
Some sort of a war with horses. So I'm thinking this might be World War I, so Christmas bag.
No. So what I think here, again, I'm going to do a quick breakdown. That, to me, looks like if it's there, it could be either the advance of the Germans into Russia or Russian... Finnish War, so I'm going to say 1941.
Maybe, or something like that. Super cold looking.
Around that time, anyway.
1917. That's World War II. Oh, God. Did they have mortars in World War I? I actually don't know.
I think I probably just messed up. I think the Russian-Finnish War was 44, wasn't it? So I think that's probably where it's from. But 1941 is where I went for, because it just, there was more... specifically what
Which
beat
weapons were invented,
people.
But
Yeah.
Since we had horses... I thought surely it's World War I, right? Because in World War II they had tanks, but what are they doing with horses?
They did have tanks, but because of the issue specifically with the expanse of Germany into Russia and with the Russian-Finnish War, which also happened during World War II, which is why I said 41 and around the 40s, specifically they had issues with supplies. And they couldn't actually maneuver a lot of their things like tanks and that into those areas because it took too much and it took too much fuel, which was also an issue that they had. So they did at many points rely on horses. Yes, I am a history geek.
Very wrong. Again.
Oh, okay.
This looks,
so what's this?
Looks much
yeah, this has got to be
better.
2000s? What's that flag?
They are, I don't know, protesting or celebrating.
That flag...
Catalana.
Oh!
Okay, I think this is
Spain.
Catalonian flag.
2000 and...
Like this. There were Catalonian
9?
independence protests a
2009
years ago. So I'm thinking
there was a referendum.
I mean, they have a pretty strong independence.
2009. I'm going for 2009.
Like 2017.
I'm trying to think when exactly it was, but I know there was.
2014. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay. But okay, I think this.
He had me beat on that one.
Then. Okay, one good guess.
Oh.
Okay.
80s. It's got to be 80s. 80.
Prom dance photo, maybe going to prom.
Does that not just look like it's from Back to the Future? And Back to the Future was 1985, so I'm going to say 1985.
In the background, I was thinking like late 70s, maybe. Just.
So I'm going 85. Let's see.
Not much. Not much
it just looks like that to me.
So let's go kind of 1977. Ooh, 1959. Ooh, that early.
Okay.
Huh? Okay.
They
earlier than I thought. I was thinking maybe 60s. I wasn't thinking
yeah. 60s. Okay. So it downgrades a lot of pictures, but that almost was upgraded. Probably they colorized it, which is one of the big things.
Of course, will be in the description. What do we have here? We have London, isn't it? We have the Union Jack. We have this
that
feels,
car. This is 60s.
This feel like I might be very wrong, 60s. But I'm getting like
63.
Maybe kind of 80s vibes, maybe.
That car, this car, these. So that is London Taxi. They always look the same. This is not. That is not the 80s. So that's just it just isn't. If I'm wrong, fair play. But I'm going to go with again. I'm going to go back to the Future because, as I said, that car looks a hell of a lot like one that was in the film when he went back in time, he went back in time to 1955. So I would say either 63 or 57, but I think it's a little bit later because it looks very jazzy. So I'm going to say 1963.
It'll be 70s.
Damn! Quizzes bring it out of me, man.
80.
No, 63.
60.
Oh! Oh! Fuck yes! I know. Some of you out there's gonna be like, I ain't fucking watched it. I did not watch this before. That is one I got 1 year off, and then I got it dead on the goddamn year. Fuck yes! Oh my god! It was the car, Peter. It was the car. The car just wasn't 80s. In the 80s, the car would have been a lot longer and kind of thinner. That kind of bobbled car was it just screamed late 50s to 60s. I'm so happy. I love quizzes anyway, which anyone who's been watching some of the stuff I've been putting up, you'll see it. And you'll also see, yes, I have been on TV game shows, and I am thinking about doing a react to myself on one of the TV game shows to give you guys an idea about, I wasn't fantastic, but you know, I've got all of from 1900 to 2020 or 2022 to pick from. Hell yes. I know, I got overexcited. I don't care. That was a good moment for me because this is the only time in something like this that I'm going to beat GeoPeter. Because I'm, you know, if I go and GeoGuessr, I'm going to chance in frickin' hell.
We have some sort of movie exhibition or something. Looks like we have posters of different.
Okay,
movies.
Star Trek. So that is Star Trek Generations. Star Trek Generations came out in 19. Oh, God, when did Star Trek Generations come out? Was it 1998, 1999, or was it 2000? It was around that time period because basically it had to be around that time period because I think it was done specifically because, it's going on to the next generation. And it was this idea that that they're kind of passing over. So I feel like it was around that time period. But was it 99 or 2000? I think it was one of those 2 years that the film came out. So if the film came out then. Or is it a later one, or is?
No, this might be early 90s, maybe.
I'm saying 99.
Square Enix.
I'm going with 99.
Oh, I watched this show when I was younger. What was it called?
Quantum Leap. Oh no, that's Stargate SG-1.
Go to different worlds.
Stargate SG-1.
Stargate. No, Star something.
Yes, you're right.
Stargate series. That was
Stargate SG-1.
Stargate. Ooh, I liked that show. If I know that show, I've watched it.
Stargate SG-1.
Too old.
When was that?
Then. Could it be 2000s then even?
I'm saying 99. I'm sticking with 99.
I don't know exactly what year it was the show.
It does make me think I'm wrong on the date of Generations, though.
Because of this show, I'm going to go 2000.
I'm saying 99.
I would have gone 90s otherwise. 2010 even. Ooh, okay.
I'm way off.
Too bad, though.
Okay, I should have figured it out, actually, because their clothing is not 90s. That is not 90s clothing.
Some of these ones I really fumbled a lot, but...
You and me both, buddy.
Again. Oh gosh, what is this? A black and white photo.
Quick look, 1905. It looks like, you know why? It looks like Mary Poppins.
Resting in the park.
Actually,
very old timey. I'm thinking, is it
1905, 1907?
Pre-World 2. Very fancy hat.
I think it's around
maybe
kind of
go more towards
suffragette era, which is pre-World War One. I'm saying 1907.
Let's go. No.
1907.
Okay, let's move back to.
I don't think it's that late. I think it's 1907.
It was pre-World War. Oh. Gosh,
1 year away!
What this event is. Maybe if I recognize this man, he looks
Who
important.
is that? I feel like I should recognize them.
That would help, but some sort of very large.
Is this South America?
Surely some sort of historical event.
Oh God.
I don't know what event though. Now this might be pre-World 2.
I'm gonna go 30s.
This looks younger than the previous
33.
One. So let's go this one, 1927.
33.
Are you kidding me? I'm so bad at this.
1907. Hey. So some of these I'm getting like a year off. I've done that twice and got the year done on, but I'm making the same mistakes as GeoPeter is here. Like that one, I was nowhere near either.
Oh no! I would love to find out what those events.
Okay,
are.
this
Like,
looks 90s.
20. What is happening here?
This looks 90s to me.
Maybe they're opening Metro, I guess, judging by the cake that we have. This feels very American. This feels like
92.
80s to me, or 70s maybe.
I'm gonna say
70s or
92.
80s, I would say.
I think it's early 90s. I think it is
79.
90s though.
Let's go 79. 93, really? Oh,
1 year off
gosh.
again, buddy.
The year I was born.
The
Felt older.
don't say the words I feel old, Peter. Please don't. I'm not saying when I was born, but I may be older than I look.
Oh gosh.
But yes, I was 1 year off again. I'll take it.
Yeah.
Okay,
Gas
this
prices,
looks
gas prices.
80s.
Much lower than today, that's for sure.
This looks 80s.
Let's go. No,
84.
This one, let's go 70.
84.
67.
I swear they're improving some of the. Okay.
Formula One. Pretty old, old looking car design.
Yeah, this looks like Schumacher
looks like
era.
Something that I would be watching as a kid. Because these
1998.
cars with Marlboro on the back feel very familiar. Let's say
Well,
I was
1998,
maybe
I think.
9. Could this be 2002?
98.
Maybe.
Go on.
Okay, I guess it is an old.
89. That is older than I thought it was. That looks like 90s.
Oh yeah. Every game worse than we're 641. Yeah, let's try one last one. I'm having a good time.
I'm gonna have to try this game
so
myself.
I can make another video like this because I'm having a good time.
Yeah, let me. I'm going to go along with Peter's suggestion there. Let me know below. Would you like me to do one of these videos? Should I do this as well? Should I give this a go straight up? Obviously, I'm doing a play along kind of thing here. React/play along. But should I give it a go myself, just straight off? Because maybe I'm picking up on things that Peter's saying.
What is some sort of like a sports event?
Is it cricket?
Or
No, it's football.
I'm not sure.
Is it football?
We have some sort of like a black.
Early football? 19. Are they quite old?
So maybe
19. No.
Let's go.
1913.
Pre-World War One. Let's go.
1913.
10. It was post-World War.
24. God, I was.
Yeah.
I nearly said 27.
What is this?
I nearly said 27
one.
because they were all. So the reason I nearly said 27 is because they looked older. Like a lot of the people in the picture looked like older men, and again, Spanish flu, everything else. But I was silly and I went the other way. Anyway,
just the outfit of the ladies here.
That looks
big warm coats. Let's go. I feel like it might be.
I think that's just 20s again. I think 24.
Maybe 28. 26. Okay. One good guess.
Split the difference.
That's good. Uh-oh.
Okay.
We have beach goers, very, for today's standards, modestly dressed.
But they are showing off some stuff there.
No, this feels very.
They're showing off some legs. So I'm going to say 50s, not quite 60s.
And everything.
I think this is all 40s.
So let's
49. Let's go just before the 50s. 49.
Or just after.
I'm going to say 49 because of what they're wearing. I think they're showing off a bit.
Let's go.
49.
1911 maybe. Let's see. 1914. Oh, just as it starts.
Fuck, I was off. I was off there. I don't. Are they not showing off? Hey, look at this picture. There's some legs being shown off by some people here. Okay, mainly the men, but this looks. Hey, anyway.
RoboCop. Oh, I've never seen RoboCop. That was a little bit before.
It's the original RoboCop as well. So
when was RoboCop filmed? I feel like it must have been 80s, 1980s.
88?
Late 1980s, I feel.
1988?
Because I feel like it was just 88? Before my time, so to speak.
1988? I'm going to go 1988.
Watching all these shows. Or maybe they just didn't show RoboCop in Latvian TV for some reason. Because I don't remember it running on TV. Let's go 89, maybe.
Oh, you're apart, me and you there.
They run it in Latvian TV in like 1995. and then I don't see it.
I'm going 88. Let's
So
see.
let's see. 86. Okay, a little bit earlier. Should have kept my
Should have
initial
known
guess
that.
there. Okay, is this my personal best?
A bit
Or
closer
what was
there.
my it's
Okay,
almost my personal best.
so
is a
this
good guess.
this looks like
And I
flappery.
would set a-
So this length of skirt for this time period, like black and white, is seen as a short skirt. I think this is around the flapper era. So I'm going to say 1926 straight off, without any clues from Peter.
New personal best. Okay, we have some nuns, I think.
I'm
very,
saying
very,
26,
religiously
straight up,
dressed with
1926.
these headpieces. And we have what do you call these? Sun guards in English. I'm not sure. Sun protectors. I'm thinking pre-World War I
Parasols.
here. Getting very old vibes. The picture itself looks
26.
Very rough.
The hats as well are very
old,
much the
and
1920s.
Outfits feel very old to me.
Feels really
so
20s.
Let's
1926.
go 1908, maybe. Let's see. 1908.
29.
Oh, there goes
It's
my
the
chance
hats.
of getting a new personal best. I guess it wasn't as old as I thought.
Well, there you go, guys. I can actually... So it's really weird because a lot of the things that... I mean, I'm kind of hearing that I would hear from like Rainbolt, GeoWizard, GeoPeter, Zigzag. All of those guys would be like, when they're explaining GeoGuessr, and be like, okay, so you pick this out and this is what it is. I find I'm actually just doing that with this. Maybe I should be doing this more full time. I don't know. Anyway, I really enjoyed that. Would you like to see me do the video for myself without just talking over Peter all the time? I really enjoyed that. It looks like just the last picture there of Peter, just like, no. But I love the kind of chilled out vibe and everything that Peter brings to it. So I enjoyed that. If you'd like me to react to any other of Peter's videos or anybody else's videos, let me know below. But until next time, thanks.